My people, it's Buddy Tack. Just hanging out in the old sugar shack, my last day off of the week. So I thought I'd come out here and test out the old wood stove again. It's only the second time I've started it. First time I started it, it was Dad's, and then my sister took it, and she must have got some kind of chemical on it, so it was like kicking off nasty fumes. Phew! So it took a while to burn that stuff off. And now it's not doing it, so it's ready to roll. So I'm just hanging out in here, and I was thinking of maybe actually trying to camp out here, like a super cold night. But I don't know, this thing is a little on the drafty side. So this is all board and batten. As you can see, like the windows, this isn't meant to be sealed up, because when you're boiling maple syrup, you want it to escape. So I left all the edges of the roof, open. I just put screening there. And the windows ain't sealed that good, or nothing. Front door. I mean, even the seams around the bottom, on the crushed stone, you can see a little bit of light. So I was thinking maybe getting a little cot and trying to camp out here in like -degree weather. Now, I've never done that before. The coldest I think I've ever camped in, it wasn't even freezing. Probably high 40s, maybe 50s. That's probably the coldest I've ever camped in. You see my breath. But I think I want to try. I just want to seal up some of the leaky parts first. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Obviously, near the windows and stuff all around. Oh, look at that yucky thing. There's another double window there, one there. And obviously you can see the light. And this side's the worst underneath. You can see a little bit. But this is what I was talking about. I left that open so the hot, steamy air can escape. You know what I'm saying? So for that, it works. I mean, even there's a little bit that could seam up there, but not too bad. But it's mainly those. That's where most of the cold air rushes in. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking maybe when I'm not doing maple syrup, if I do want to camp in it in the winter, I don't know, maybe even taking some old towels, cutting them up and just stapling them up. Same thing with the windows, maybe just frickin' throw a towel over it. And for the door, maybe like a sheet or an old blanket. So here's Dad's old wood stove. One of them, he actually had two of them in his house. It's not even really that hot yet. You can see she is going. Like I said, this is only my second fire. It has no thing on the chimney, what do you call that thing, a damper. It doesn't, I didn't put one in. But it does have this down here you can adjust and stuff. And I like how it has the cooktop. And you can take these off, Or you can take off the whole entire top. That's what I'm thinking, doing the maple syrup on top of this. So you can remove this whole thing and put the pan on top. So I just got some random stuff hanging up. Some old antlers. Dad's fish trap. What is that, for catching minnows? So you can use them to go fishing, which is pretty neat. Hung that up. One of Dad's old hatchets. Thinking about redoing it, cleaning it up, putting a new handle on it. That's one of my aunt's old washboard from way back in Nam. Cool old trap. Those saws those are just mine. And then there's the barrel to put the maple syrup, the sugar water in before I boil it. Almost forgot Dad's old wood hook. Got that up there, still using that thing. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a dumb idea trying to sleep overnight in this thing. Especially when it gets down to minus blah. I would like to try it once. I might have to bail out, which would be totally lame. But I'd like to try it. Old board and batten. That's what they had in the old Wild West, right? Yeah, it's definitely not for winter scenarios. But it's better than sleeping in a tent, you know what I'm saying? As long as I seal up some of these leaky parts, the big gaps, it might be doable. I would like to try it. And even like cook on the old cooktop and give it a whirl. But in order to do that, I got to get like a low cot or something like that. I was thinking of a higher cot, that way you're higher off the ground, more warm, with the, because heat rises. But I'm thinking I want it for camping, regular camping too, like in a tent. Because tell you the truth, guys, I'm too old to sleep on the ground now. Hitting the big 5-0. I mean, even before that, sleeping on the ground was kind of brutal. I did it, it's just not fun. That's why I like doing the jungle hammock, because then I'm at least off the ground. But if I do tent camping with Mrs. Tack, then I'd rather have a cot. So I was looking at some cots, and I might just get one and try it. Oh, fogging up. I can't see. I can't see. So I just wanted to show you guys the old sugar shack actually going, you know. Well, at least the wood stove's going, you know what I mean. As for maple syrup this year, I wasn't gonna do it because I didn't think my firewood was seasoned enough. But I still might do it. I don't know. It's still not for a couple more months, so we'll see. But anyways, as always, I hope all my people are doing good out there. And until the next time we meet.